Good day viewers, in continuation to the previous video, we were talking about how to make a professional or proper CV. As I said, you have to keep in mind few things. Number one, your CV is the most important document in job search. It's representing you in your absence. So it will help you be selected or not selected for an interview. So, and the things which you need to keep in mind are the goal, why you're writing the CV, that is to get a job. Audience, who is your audience? Your audience is the employer or the recruiter. What's the product? Your skills, your qualification is the product. And focus, what should be your focus? Your focus should be to impress the employer. Length, how much long should be the CV? It should be maximum 2 to 3 pages. It should not be very long. Now let's talk about what should go into the CV. First of all, your name. Your name should be bold and big font so that it can be easily seen. Next thing is your contact info. Do mention your email, your phone number, and also the city or the country you are in. Now the next thing is photograph. Should you have your photograph there or not? Some recruiters say that it's not important to have photograph, but I believe it's good, it's better, because when practically we are shortlisting the CVs, if we have first round of the interview, in the second round we are able to connect the feedback with the person, the photograph helps us. So keep your photograph there. And what kind of photograph you should have, how you should take it, this I will have another short video on that. Then mention your key skills or the main projects you have worked on. For example, you developed some software. If you're an IT guy, if you developed some software, or if you were in project management, you manage some project like that. And key skills, what you are good at doing, what you can do. Then list your experience, your career history or your experience history. Start with the latest one. When you start with the latest one, first mention your job title, then the company name. And with the company name, it's better if you in one line you can mention the function or the industry, the main activity of the company. Also mention the year. Mentioning months is not important. If you can say 2011 to 2014, that's fine. And then mention your key responsibilities or whatever, or your key achievements, as were Howard, they have mentioned what should go into your CV, the points to remember. They should mention your accomplishments, not your responsibilities. So you can mention your accomplishments if you worked before, or your key responsibilities as you like. But do not use sentences, just use phrases and mention as, use an active verb. And that is another, maybe we can have a short video on this separately. Then after that, mention your qualification or education. In qualification or education, start with the highest one. If you have masters, if you have done BSc, you have MBA, start with that, and then you go back. For school, college, you may not mention. For college, if you like to, you can mention there. So after that, what you should write is mention your computer skills and languages. Then you can give your personal information, like your father name, if you want to mention your ID number or passport number or something. And then references. Mention the references if you want to, maybe 1 or 2, or generally it's better that you write them separately and just write there that references can be provided on request. But do speak to the person, whoever's reference you are going to get. So these were the main things you should put in your CV. This information, all this information should be shared there when you are applying. Another set of some important information you should keep in mind is, while making your CV, use short sentences, or rather phrases, use bullets. Try to use the same font, and the size you may vary, like the headings or the bullets, but try to be consistent. When you are printing the CV, print it on one side. And when you are handing out the CVs, when you are submitting any CVs, always submit the original print, not the photocopies. Another thing is, before you print, check the print view. It should be for 2 pages or maybe 3 pages, not 2.5 or 2 1/4 or 1.5. If it is so, then shrink the CV or expand it, and see the text. Text should be justified. And spellings, look for spelling mistakes. If a recruiter or employer receives a CV with spelling errors, it really puts them off. So they don't, it will be a negative, it will leave a negative impression. So don't do that. So look into these things, keep these things in mind, and while making your CV, good luck with your job search. If you have any questions, you may ask in the comments. Thank you.